everybody. Thank you for coming. My name, as she said, is Letitia. I'm passionate, strong, and resilient, and deeply committed about helping people adorn their crown with purpose. So when I talk about adorning your crown, that means either your jewelry, when you get your locks done, when you get a new wig. So we all know, a lot of people think about wellness more on the fitness side or the diet side, yoga, but wellness is more that. Financial wellness, it's your vision board, it's your nails. I personally I have a joke to people. I tell people I will let my kids starve for my nails. Every 3 weeks, my husband gets annoyed of it. Religiously, it's booked in for a year. Every 3 weeks, my nails get done. Don't play. You don't ask me for anything. It's Friday. There's food in the fridge. Right? So I'm always saying, like, wellness is very important, especially to our people. It's very important. I always say it doesn't have to be every day. It doesn't have to be every 3 weeks, like my husband says. But pick something that you really love, you really enjoy, treat yourself to, because that's wellness, right? It's self-love, it's self-connection, it's adorning yourself. And another way I do that again is through adorning the crown. That is my motto. I have a business, so one thing about a couple things about me. So I am the very first, what they call hair sprinkle tech in Canada, the first and only. So that is where I install these beads into locks, into extensions. So that's what hair sprinkles is. And I am also the founder and CEO of my business, which is called Yaga My Locs. So Yaga meaning big up, and my locks not only meaning locks like you see me have, but your locks on your hair, your loose strands, your curls, any type of form of that crown adornment. So when I first started my business, it was making hair accessories for people. So how it first actually started was I used to buy them and we go to beauty supply stores, the mass productive ones, and I used to buy them. And then when I looked at my locks, not even a day later, there's rust in it, or I can't find it. I'm dancing in the club, I want to buy it, I'm getting a lawsuit, you just hit me in my eye. I'm like, I'm sorry, it wasn't my fault. Sue whoever made it, right? So I was getting tired of that, so I started to make my own jewelry for myself. I'm going to figure this out, and like everybody went on YouTube, like, how do people do this stuff? And I started to make it, started at 1, 2, and then I actually started to get complimented on it, but like, that jewelry in my hair is what I really liked. Another reason why I started my business is I have a daughter and a son, but most importantly, my daughter also has Locs too. She's 11 years old. The funny story was, first is when we're in the salon, not the salon, the beauty stores, the first one was, oh look mommy, those are cute, we should get them. I'm looking at her like, girl, I'm cute, I'm sexy, I'm grown. Like, you cute, we get it for you. But I'm past the cute stage, but we can match. Right? So one of those, right? But another thing was for her to actually love her hair. I started her locks when she was probably about 3 years old. So unlike some little girls who have a chance to get to choose their hair, our culture, we don't kind of get a choice. It's kind of like, you're going to get this, or you're going to get that, or you can choose between this or that. But so she didn't really get to choose. It was 3, I started her locks. And then it was about 8, 9, I got the fight, right? It wasn't a choice of hers. So it was, she's in school now, she's seeing the other girls, and what's on TV. Oh, I want that style, I want straight hair, I want this, and I want that. So just putting accessories in her hair, making her accessories for her, doing now that I can do the hair sprinkles. Every month it's a new color because for me, these last a year plus. I've had some of mine in for a year, but hers need to be matched with her braces. So take them out because I got braces and every month I gotta have the new set to change. And I'm like, are you gonna start paying for this? Right? So it was about her feeling great about herself. And then it also turned into a business to help other women feel great, even men feel great about themselves, right? Crown Adornment didn't just start until people with now social media, me with us. It started from our ancestors. They were adorning their crown for centuries. Back in Africa, using the cowrie shells, the beads. They even went as far as using cow dung in their hair to help color it, what they got in red and everything. So crown accessories, adorning your crown was something ancestral. It was something that we did in cultures. It meant identity to us. It meant connection. It meant status. It meant wealth. It meant so much more than just style and fashion to what we think it is today. And I wanted to, through my business, carry that forward and help people understand that when you color your hair, when you get that new style, it doesn't have to be, oh, I have an occasion, I'm gonna go get my hair done, oh, I got that job interview, I gotta get my hair done. You are the occasion. Every day, wake up, affirm that, do something, whether it is. You're always, that's where I want everybody to know. You will always be the occasion. Anything, just do it. You're wrapping your hair, again, you're self-care when you do your face in the morning or in the night. That is, if it's enjoyment to you, do it. Wellness is making you feel great, right? And if you can't feel great for yourself, you can't do it for other people. There's so much that you can fake it till you make it, like we like to say. We're gonna go out there, we're gonna smile, we're gonna make everybody think life is great, but inside we feel like crap. We don't feel good, so get something that's gonna make you feel great. That self-love, that self-care, connect with it. And again, I do that crown adornment is because of yoga. We got vision work that we do. We got wellness, we got financial wellness, but start with something, anything, and achieve that mindfulness, that wellness, and what you really want for yourself. And when you can do it for yourself, you open that bridge, especially in today's society where there is not much of a bridge. Everybody's isolated. We don't talk to people much. But I find that when you do for yourself, when you start doing something and people start taking notice, you start correcting your credit, you start getting your credit cards or whatever you can get. Good credit is a thing because it opens the door for everything. One people's like, oh, how did you get that bad? Because I worked on my credit, I financial wellness, I got my credit, and I was able to get my bank. Right? My bank went into my daughter's teeth, but it's okay. Right? But you get that, and it's for yourself, and it's gonna open that bridge you're gonna do it because people are looking, people are noticing. They're gonna have that person next month that's gonna walk in and be that style that you had, and they're like somewhat similar to yours. You're not that person that's gonna walk up and be like, so you got that car, how'd you get that car? You know, and not knowing that, girl, I seen somebody, I worked on my credit, and I worked really hard to get to where I'm at. It opens the door for strangers, for people to talk to, people to follow and not, and again, our community, we think people follow, they're just following me, they want to copy me, I don't want to think that copy me. I feel like they want to achieve the wellness issue. They want to feel as good as you, and they just don't know how to. So if I can mimic what she has, and I can do what she has or what she's doing, maybe I can look and feel as good as her too, right? So again, achieve that. Your wellness it should never be an option for us, especially people of color, especially where our beauty standards, everything is being judged, is being saying, well, you can look that way, or you can't look that way, or you can't look that way working here, or you can't do that doing here. Doesn't matter. The wellness is for you. Find it and do it because then you're going to see that energy just going to flow and everybody is going to work. Right? Again, my name is Letitia. I don't want to keep this very long for you guys. My name is Letitia. If you are looking to find me, social media is at yagamylocs.com. That's yaga.mylocs.com. I'm also on Facebook. I'm very big on trying to build community, whether that's in the Locs community, the National community, just community as a whole. So I started a small Facebook group. It's called the Crown Circle. If you guys are more than welcome to join it and everything. It's just about building community, asking questions. I'm getting locticians in there and everything, and different hairstylists in there. That any questions that you have, I find that we're gatekeeping. And I don't want to gatekeep. I just want to share the information. I should have to pay for you to tell you, listen, my scalp is itching me. Can you tell me what's going to work? Why am I paying for that? Yeah. Right? So it's just, listen, I'm looking, my loctician is, or my hairdresser is booked up. Back to school, that happened to me last year. Back to school. I didn't even book my daughter's appointment. I was there doing her own locks myself. But I forgot my back to school appointment. Does anybody have a stylist? Does anybody know where I can go to get this, get that? It's just building a community and connecting with each other and helping each other feel seen. right? So any questions, if you want to join my talk, go ahead. I'm here. It's called the Crown Circle on Facebook. It's very new. I started about 2 weeks ago, so just starting to get it going and start to build the community really big and everything like that. You're welcome to join. It's also at Yaga, YAGA.mylocs on TikTok and Instagram. So TikTok is more the funny and more personal, but the Instagram side is a bit more businessy, and you see the pictures, my services and everything like that. But still talking about Locs County government, still trying to build the community. Even on YouTube, I'm gonna start it back soon, but I have something called the Loc Talk Lounge, and that's just bringing different locticians and stylists to talk about hair and different hair stories. We have a couple episodes from season 1 and season 2 of that on YouTube, so you can get to see that as well. Thank you. Any question before I go?
I have one.
Yes.
People always ask me this question: is there a certain type of hair that can only lock?
No. Any hair can lock. Caucasian hair, straight hair. You see my husband has locks. He is mixed with Indian blacks, called coolie, but he says, he says racist. Right? He says it's racist as a joke, right? And his hair's a bit, he has more of a straighter end hair than me, who has more of the kinky, and his hair is locked. His hair actually is almost past his knees. Right? We had, there Caucasian people, we have friends, they lock their hair. Any hair can lock. I like to say it's not if you can lock your hair, is if your hair is healthy enough to lock.
Oh,
that's what it is. So it's not if you can do something, is if it's healthy enough to do it. Some people just, oh, it looks so cute, I want to do it, let's do it. And some people's hair can't take it. Like my hair cannot take interlocking. I want a sister lock so bad. But I know it can't take the interlocking. When my first lock journey is the interlock, you can see everywhere it's popped. So palm rolling is what I do, is where you just twist it in. Interlocking is when you use the tool and you go in and out and you feed the hair. And interlocking gives you a tighter shaft, a lot more than palm rolling, which is a bit more looser and thicker, right? So, but with some people's hair can take interlocking. What a loctician was noticed about me would notice that interlocking thins out my hair, and then eventually my hair, a year or two, will start to break and pop right into. So there's different things to know your hair type. I'm going to learn that. I tell people I'm not certified yet. I'm doing my certification in micrologs. So next September I'll start that. I'll get to know. I do have some knowledge and stuff like that. But then that's why I started my Loc Talk Lounge show, to bring these locticians and everybody here to get the knowledge and everything that you need. So again, it's not even the hair type. It's the how is it healthy enough to do it. Any hair can lock. It's just a different method. Right? With a Caucasian hair, you'll use the interlocking method and the crocheting method. With our hair, you can do 1 strand, 2 strand, braiding, interlocking, any method, because our hair is already kinky. Theirs, you more have to form the lock because it's more strands. So there's different methods to do it, and it's the healthiness of your hair.
And do people add in extra hair if they're going to lock their hair, or?
Well, some people, those are the lock extensions. Yeah, so some people do lock extensions. Eventually you'll cut them out though. So as your hair grows, you'll see the difference, and then some people will keep them in, but eventually probably when, I like to call it, so when I first started locks, I was 15, so it's 16 years ago. I'm on my second journey right now. So I have locked for 16, I tell people I literally cut my locks probably to like my eyes, and I had 8 days, and I loosed it up. Drenched it in conditioner and water, and it took me 8 days with a pin, and I loosed it out, and I literally just re-washed my hair, 2-strand twisted it, and started my own journey myself. Some people with locks, they go through different journeys. My first journey, when I cut my locks, I felt bad, like it was bad energy. I have stories. I had a loctician, she cut my hair, and I didn't know. My hair just started to fall out after that. So to a lot of people with locks, Rastafarians, our hair, back to back, because our hair is more than just hair. It holds energy, it holds a lot of stuff. So that first lock journey, when it was just dropping out, I was like, I was like, yeah, this needs to go. The energy it's just, and that time I was going through stuff in my life too. I'm just like, listen, I told my mom, I feel like I'm drowning, and every time I get an air, it's like right back down, right? So it's at that point, I was like, yeah, I'm about to just this lock starts to go, everything is to start fresh. Gotta do this again, and then I started my second lock journey, which is what I'm on now. I started that myself. I learned how to kind of do my hair myself. The first lock journey was kind of like, I'm gonna sit in your chair, and I'm gonna sit in your chair. It was more like, I'm gonna get this done and do it, but now I'm more about the culture of the locks in my hair and everything like that. I don't consider myself full Rastafari like my husband is, but I do have the methods and I do see the ways of them. So it's one of those that the energy wasn't there, and it started to fall off, and then we started a new lock journey. So that's what people have to realize about their hair too, is that just going to anybody doing it holds energy to a lot of people. Those are like, be mindful of that. Like sometimes you think that person may not have ill intentions. Maybe that lady had ill intentions for my hair because she didn't tell me she was cutting it, but maybe she didn't have ill intentions for my hair. But she still, it cut, and I noticed, especially after she did that, and I didn't know, it started, months later, it just started to pop off, just pop, 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 pop. So this is not good, so that's what it is. Any other questions for me? No? All right. Oh, go ahead.
It's not a question.
Yes.
Just a comment. So, you said that the name of your business is
Yaga my locks.
So the only other person that I ever hear or have heard with the word Yaga is my dad, who's a Rastafarian. So when I heard you say it, was so thank you.
No problem. Because any other questions? No. All right, so I hope everybody enjoyed my speech. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Letitia, for this amazing speech. I know that hair is such a big thing in our own communities. I know, I have so many members in my own hair getting it. So many good
and bad.
Yeah, experience varies depending on the day.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly. So
ears burned out.
that let's remember the positive side.